Hello.
Just immediately starts with a sigh.
I know.
I
No
just
worries, I'll
like
cut
ate
it.
a little like, what are those called? Like a Fig Newton bar, like super fast right before this. So I'm like out of breath from eating.
No, it's fair. Is that from Trader Joe's?
Yes.
Yeah, I recognize the wrapping. They're so cute. There was like an apple walks into a bar, like a fig walks into a bar.
Wait, does it say that on the packaging?
I think it says on the box because Nolan gets them all the time. And I was like, wait, has it always said this? That's so cute that it says that.
I feel like this isn't an unpopular opinion, but I love Fig Newtons.
Yeah, me too.
And these are
delicious.
really good. They're a little softer than like a normal Fig Newton, and they're longer.
I love softer and longer one. Good combo.
Maybe not softer, but I probably have like crumbs on my lips.
No, you look fine. You look good.
Thank you so much.
You look cozy.
I am pretty cozy.
Is that
today.
all Skims?
The robe and the pants, and then
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Target or
Just
something,
a see-through top.
Hopefully you're watching the YouTube video.
Yep. Oh, pee.
I'm covering my toes so no one can see my free feet. I'm actually doing it because my pedicure is really chipping off and it's really bothering me. What?
I literally just swallowed and choked on myself.
Are you okay? Wait, were you gasping at me?
Yeah, I was gasping because in the shower today, one of my toenails chipped because I was skiing.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, I wonder if Carly needs a pedicure.
I do. I need both. I need my nails and toes done. You don't need your nails done.
I'm only like a week in, but
I'm over 2 weeks.
shit.
I was like going to go this week. I just like never did. So I'm really hanging on by a thread over here.
you got to do what you got to do.
And then it's like if we go together, I'm going to take way longer.
That's
Unless they
true.
do it at the same time.
I could just get one of the fancy pedicures.
Yeah.
And then sit there for a really long time afterwards to
Yeah.
just make sure it's dry. They got like a bunch of new seats.
Oh, at the place where you go to? Oh, I haven't been there in so long. I haven't been there since we went with Sam for your wedding.
Oh my God. Oh, that's right. Well, you go to other places.
Yeah. I tested around.
I was in there last week and I was like, that looks different. But I couldn't like put my finger on what was different. And then it
Just new
clicked for me.
seats.
Yeah.
Like
It's
replaced?
all the new pedicure benches are different.
Ooh,
They're
well, then we must go
black
get
and white
pedicures.
and like really modern and chic.
Cool.
Yeah. I loved it.
We'll have to go because I'm in need.
Same. Okay, perfect. Well, we can just do that tomorrow.
Okay. Since we're so ahead with everything.
We have there's other things on the sketchy, but
Yeah.
that could be like a fun little thing.
Yeah. Speaking of YouTube, we posted a really funny video, in my opinion, very funny, visiting Euphoria locations.
Oh, yeah.
So if you haven't watched it, that's up. And it was just one of those videos that like, we didn't plan for it to be chaotic or like anything crazy to happen. And it was actually
But
very
it was.
hilarious. Yeah. I was expecting it to be kind of a long day because the locations were so spread out
Yeah.
through LA, but it was.
We timed
I don't
it
know.
right.
Yeah.
We
was
timed it
good.
right. We beat the traffic and it took us like 3 hours.
Yeah, it wasn't bad for like all the places we went through.
Totally.
Or went through. We did go through some
We
places.
went through a lot.
We went through the liquor store, that's for sure.
Oh my God, that was so fun.
Yeah. I will say, one thing we did was the guy at the liquor store where Jules and Elliot steal the White Claws, he let us recreate the scene. So
Yeah.
if that's a little fun sneak peek, if you haven't seen it, it's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Go watch it on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Carly and Erin.
Like we're just 30-year-old, like,
Well, because we were like, oh, do people come to look at it because it was in Euphoria? And he's like, oh yeah, all the time. And you could tell he was just loving it. So I was like, this guy's got a good vibe.
he was great.
And then I was like,
love those people.
can we recreate me robbing you?
Yeah. And you said yes.
Yeah, I was like, sure.
And then after he's like, you didn't even throw the center thing
yeah.
down. I don't know what it's called, but
Yeah.
it's basically where a bunch of snacks are. Elliot like throws it down to throw it off.
I didn't realize I had permission to do so.
I know,
but,
I was like, I wish.
Gladly would have. He's just in there cleaning it up. Okay, bye.
Yeah, we're just thanks for our YouTube clip.
Yeah.
We're influencers.
That was quite a fun day. Maybe there's
Yeah.
like other locations we can visit.
That's what I was thinking about other TV shows because people really enjoyed it.
Because
And
we've
like,
done the Office one before when Elena
Yeah,
was here
yeah.
like years ago. But we didn't really go in like depth.
we didn't. There was only like 3 that we kind of like looked at from the car.
We could always,
Like, what's trending that
just
people would
like,
like?
expense going to Hawaii for the White Lotus.
Oh my
set.
God, we could stay at the hotel. We would literally go bankrupt. Isn't it so expensive?
It's like $2,000 a night.
oh my God. Okay, we'll stay
It's
for one
just, like,
night.
so insane.
And come back.
Yeah, in a shared bed.
Yeah.
TJ and Nolan can
And
sleep on
flying
the couch.
Spirit
Yeah,
to Hawaii.
literally. Okay,
I do
that
wanna go
could
to
be like a
Hawaii,
fun
I'm just
little
saying.
thing we do.
Yeah, I was thinking about that literally yesterday. I was like, what else? I was like, I mean, Breaking Bad is old, but I don't know if there's anything
That's
here.
true.
I feel
Yeah,
like
we
a
have
lot-
to do like zeitgeisty stuff.
What does that mean?
Zeitgeist?
What does that mean?
It's like just stuff that's like
out in the world,
Yeah, like in the universe.
in the stars.
Yeah.
Like when you say zeitgeist, I think of like a video game of space.
It's like, Yeah, like
Not sure
Euphoria
why.
is, it's kind of like, popular, I guess. I
Okay.
don't really know how to explain it, but when you say it, it just sounds right.
Yeah.
I could be using it totally incorrectly.
You do that sometimes because you admitted it. I've never
Yeah.
really noticed.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny if it
No,
means something
zeitgeist
completely-
is right. Like Euphoria is in the zeitgeist.
Now it doesn't sound like a word. You know when you say something
I'm
too
just
many
making
times,
words up.
it doesn't sound like a word.
Oh, you don't know what that means?
You're gaslighting me?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You don't know what that means. I do.
But like I don't. But
The
I do.
Zeitgeist
Yeah.
is German word for sure.
Is it?
I don't know. It sounds German to
Let's
me.
look up the origin.
Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist.
I feel like Geist is so German.
Let's see.
I'm so wrong.
Zeitgeist.
Look up that Deafy.
It says the defining spirit or mood of a particular period of history as shown by the ideas and beliefs of that time. What is an example of zeitgeist?
Yeah. Because I'm like, maybe that does make sense because our
Yeah.
period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My internet is being really fucking bad today. So let me just get on to Litty.
To what?
To Litty.
What's
LTE.
Oh.
Litty.
I was like, what word are we looking up? Liddy?
Why is this
Litty?
not working? This is so annoying.
I don't know. My email's been a little fucky the past week,
What is an example?
but I don't think that's my Wi-Fi.
Okay, boring examples.
Zeitgeist sounds like astrology.
Zeitgeist origin. It does.
Yes.
German.
Oh my God.
Mid 19th
I'm so well-rounded.
century. A history major, if you will.
Yes. Yeah, right.
It says mid 19th century from German Zeitgeist, from Zeit to time. So Zeit means time, and then Geist is spirit. Time spirit.
Time spirit. A spirit of the time.
You truly learn something
makes
new
sense.
every day, and I will absolutely forget that.
Yep. But at least we learned it once, and then if we learn it again, maybe it'll stick. And like we always say, like you will learn something on this podcast, even though I'm sure most people already knew what that word
Like I'm
meant.
probably totally making up. Euphoria is in the Zeitgeist.
Yeah, it's like that doesn't mean what you think it means.
It sounds like
It sounds right
cute.
to me. It does sound right to me. It does sound cute. So like, let's just say it.
Just fully making things up.
Paris is in the zeitgeist, and she is here, this place and time.
It's true.
Using it totally wrong.
Paris, are you in the Zeitgeist?
Well, how was your final trip to Utah for a long time?
Well, not for a long time.
Oh, I thought they were going back home or
Yeah,
something.
but like it's only like 6 months away.
Well, okay.
You know,
I guess
It'll be
whatever you
here
measure
before
time.
You know it.
Yeah.
A long time to me would be like years.
Okay. Well, I think because you go there so often, it feels like
Yeah.
it'll be a while.
That's true. It was good. It sucked because TJ's dad was like hurt and couldn't ski.
Oh, he didn't ski at all.
No, he like pulled his hamstring or something the day before we went, so he was unable to do anything.
Sad.
Couldn't barely even walk. So that was a little sad, but it was really nice. I skied every day and I was so tired and so sore, and that's literally all I did this weekend.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you kind of had to do that. So it's like get all the skiing done while we're
Yeah.
here.
And then yesterday
For the next
it
6 months.
snowed.
Oh, cute.
So we did a little powder skiing.
Is that fun? Is that like a good thing when it snows because it's fresh?
For like advanced skiers? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have probably only been powder skiing like 5 times. It's just a lot of work.
Yeah.
So, like now
Get your ass up and work.
Yeah, literally Kim K was yelling at me yesterday morning.
whole
And she's like,
time.
get your
Work.
ass up and work. I don't care if there was time change. Get your ass up and work.
So stupid.
Yeah, so it's like really hard. And also it didn't snow every other day, so everything was like groomed. And I was still so sore like all of those days. So going into yesterday, I was like, oh boy. And I had to like keep stopping to like catch my breath,
Yeah.
rest my legs.
Yeah.
But it was really great. And what a great season. I skied 20 days this year.
Wow.
Pretty cool for a girl
20
who lives
days?
in LA.
Like how? 20 days?
I know.
That's
It's like almost a month.
almost a full month.
I know. We're so lucky.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But that was it. Like fully skied, ate, watched TV.
That's great. Did you watch anything new? Anything good?
No, because we were with TJ's parents. So.
Oh, right.
But we did finish Pam and Tommy last
Oh,
night.
yeah.
And then honestly, nothing. Well, the Salt Lake reunion, but like
I
whatever.
haven't finished. I've seen the 2 of them, but not the
Yeah.
last.
I was just like, I just wish Mary was there.
I know. I really could not care less.
Yeah. Last
about
night
these
I would say
ladies.
was the best episode because it's Andy was really grilling Jen.
That's what I've been waiting for. I feel like everyone's waiting for that. but-
yeah. So that, in my opinion, was the best episode, and just like so weird. When you watch it, we can talk about it. But
Okay.
I was just like, rolling my eyes for half of it. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I know. I just like, I'm so not interested for some
know.
reason. But I mean, I'll still watch it.
Yeah.
For
I just
sure.
feel like everyone's a liar.
Yeah.
Like, I don't trust any of these ladies, except for like maybe Meredith. But she's just like,
I was like, who's Meredith?
Yeah.
Like, that's how much I don't care. I was like,
oh no.
a Meredith exists? No, obviously I
Yeah.
know Meredith, but
And then we are still watching Bloodline. But that's it. Really, that's my whole entire weekend.
I mean, it makes sense.
Really exciting
Really had to get
stuff.
the skiing out of the system.
Yeah. Yeah. My last hurrah.
Yeah, for 6 months.
Sucks because like,
Will you even know how to ski in 6 months?
honestly, probably not.
Is that a thing you kind of lose?
No, it's like riding a bike.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
But what about you? I saw you were oot in a boot.
I was out in a boat. I was doing all this crazy shit. Not really. But,
Like, oh God.
what did I do? Well, I'll talk about that when we talk about TV shows and stuff. Well, I took the Buttercup to the vet, aka Beans, because Nolan does this thing. He's like so obsessed with the cats. Like I didn't know he did this until this got brought up, but he was like, I felt like a bump in her throat/neck. And I was like, great, we're taking her to the vet. And that happened, and then her vet appointment was the next day. And that night I was like, how did you feel that? Like I would have never felt it because it's like very in her neck. And he was like, oh, well, I feel their whole bodies like every day for bumps or like any abnormalities. I was like, what?
Oh my God.
I think it started with Frank because he's like, Frank cannot die. Like he's like so obsessed with Frank.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm like, you are.
I thought I was bad.
No, like it's like very adorable, but at the same
my
time, I'm
God.
like, oh my God, that's so funny. And of course, I like spiraled. I'm like, okay, I'm sure it's nothing, but
Yeah.
like, it's my cat, it's my kitten. She's not even a year old. Like, what if it's something bad?
Totally.
And we took her in, and it's literally just a lymph node. So I have the same exact one in the same spot that's like always
All
inflamed.
of your body. Did you feel Frank's to see if his felt the same?
I really didn't even think of that. I didn't. I don't know if he did.
No, I'm touching Paris.
But yeah, I mean, it was so dumb. I was just
That's
like,
so funny.
This is so ridiculous.
How much was it to go to the vet?
It was $75 for that whole thing. But they did find that she has a little bit of gingivitis, so that's good that we went.
Oh, little Gingy.
Yeah.
Paris has to go to the vet
Yeah, for what?
for her yearly exam.
Oh, okay.
It's almost time. It's so crazy.
Yeah. Pets are just so like, you never want anything bad to happen, but it's like ultra scary because you can't communicate with them. So it's like,
I
is
know.
something wrong?
I know.
What else did I do? We went to this little like wine bar. It's really close to me, actually. You would love it. Like we should definitely go. They have happy hour from I think 5 to like 9 or something. I think
cute.
every day.
What is it called?
It's called Mirabella something. It's
Something.
You would not know that it's driving by it doesn't look like anything, but the inside is so cute. And then there's a whole backyard not backyard, but like a back patio.
Yeah.
And it's pretty big. You can like reserve a table, and they're always cooking like firewood back there, and they're also cooking over firewood basically.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean they're cooking?
Sorry, I was like not putting that sentence together.
Splinters
Right?
for dinner.
Yeah, that's what I ate, and it was fucking crazy. That's why my weekend was crazy.
Yeah.
And so it just smells so good, and
yum.
like someone's making a bonfire.
What kind of food was it?
Well, we just got appetizers, but I think they have like sandwiches.
Oh,
and
cute.
I honestly don't really know because we all ordered just like appetizer stuff. We went with one of Nolan's managers and her sister.
cute.
Yeah, and it was so crazy. We got a full bottle of wine, and then full bottle of wine, and then 3 of them got another glass, and we got 3 appetizers, and the total was like $90. Like insane. Everything was on happy hour menu. It was crazy.
hell yeah.
Yeah. So.
Is it like natural wine or
No, it's
reg?
just regular. Yeah.
Got it.
So for happy hour, they only have like a red and a white you can choose from, but so good.
Love.
Yeah.
What was the white?
I want to say like a Pinot. I'm not positive.
Pinot Grigio.
I really don't pay attention. It's like
I feel
white
like
wine
a
is just
Pinot
white wine to me.
Grigio is like a classic
Yeah.
happy hour. They also do Chardonnay, which I'm not a fan of.
Oh.
But
I'm like weird. I don't really know that. White wine is just white wine to me, unless it's like super bubbly or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Chardonnay, I think, is like a dessert wine, so it's a little sweeter.
okay, it wasn't like that.
I'll drink a Pinot Grigio.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
you
my
do drink a
favorite.
Pinot.
My favorite is the Sauv.
Oh,
Sauvignon Blanc.
yeah.
I'm a Sauv girly.
Yeah, you're sob. And then I saw Batman last night.
Ooh, how was it?
I'll be honest, I didn't really like it. It was very, everyone we saw it with was like, I don't know.
my God.
It was just long. It was almost 3 hours. It was
Oh my
almost
God, what time was the movie?
Start at 7.
Oh, okay.
So it was
you
done
said
at,
last night, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so it was done at like 10. Oh
my God.
Maybe a little over because there's like previews, and then we
Put it on TV.
No, for real.
on TV.
I was so sad because obviously I love like the Christopher Nolan versions of all the Batman movies, and however, I haven't seen a trailer or anything for it.
Me
I really
neither.
knew nothing about it. I will say Robert Pattinson is literally like an emo Batman.
Hell
like he
yeah.
is emo Bruce Wayne. So I got
Nice.
so excited when I started seeing his face in the show or in the movie. I mean, there's been so many people that love it or hate it, and I just wasn't a huge fan, to be honest. It was very slow.
I'll let you know what I think about it when it comes out on pay-per-view.
Yeah, I will. The scariest shit. Okay, we always talk about how we're always scared in movie theaters.
Yeah.
Just because of like, past events, it feels like you can't really escape. Okay, so the movie theater's extremely dark, and it's at a really old school one, so it's hard to see. Like the aisles are not labeled.
Where did you go?
We went to the Highland
Got it.
Park movie theater. It's like you have to go there to buy the ticket. All the tickets are $10, so it's like great price, but you can't buy them online. It's like crazy,
And it's like so tiny.
it's so tiny. So I had to go to the bathroom, and I couldn't find. I was like, I'm scared to go because I'm not gonna be able to find our row because it's literally,
So
and the movie is so dark. So it's like
Yeah.
there's no daylight even really in the
my God.
movie. So that's just like a preface for like what it was like in there. And so this guy gets up. Well, he must have like left, and when he came back, he walked all the way to the front of the theater and then took a turn and stood where the exit door is, and literally I could not get
my
lower in my
God.
seat. I was like, something bad is about to happen. I just am so scared of movie theaters.
Yeah.
And he probably stood there for like 20 seconds and then walked back out. And now with perspective, I'm like, I feel like he probably was walking and couldn't find his row and maybe was
Yeah.
looking for it. But
my God,
everyone
I
we
would've
were with was like,
panicked.
I literally got so scared during
Yeah.
that moment.
Oh my God.
So that's just
That
too
is
much.
horrifying. Yeah, when we went to the movies like a few weekends ago, there were no exits in our theaters.
Wait, where did you go?
It was called...
Like, was it around here?
No, it's in downtown.
Oh.
Why can't I think of what it's called? It's something Draft House.
Oh, Alamo Draft House?
Yeah,
That's so
Alamo.
weird. Somebody said to go, they want to go there.
It's so
next time
great.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good one. But there were no exits in my theater, so I was like...
Weird. Isn't that like a fire issue or like a legal
Yeah, no
thing?
idea. The only exit was the way.
Out.
Yeah. But I think
Weird.
because downtown, like everything is like a skyscraper. But I have no clue.
Oh, I guess if you're not like on a ground floor, that would make sense.
Yeah, but like put some stairs.
Yeah. So I
Where are
can
the
run the
stairs?
fuck out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Ugh, I really want to see Batman, but I just...
I know. I was so
I
excited.
cannot sit in a theater for 3 fucking hours.
It was longer than you could even imagine.
like having to get up to pee. I would have to pee 500
It was,
times.
and we got drinks before.
Yeah.
I had 2 margaritas.
Oh my God.
And I would, but it's funny because I was telling everyone, I saw a TikTok before that was like, the movie's long, so here's when you should take your pee breaks.
Oh, nice.
And so I literally went, it was like during this car chase scene thing.
Oh,
so I was like,
boring.
I don't care about this. And I
Yeah.
went. And then I literally stood in the back for like 10 minutes and I texted Nolan and I was like, I can't find our row. And so he held his phone up for me. And then I was like, okay, there they are.
Oh my God.
It was the worst. But yeah. I'm glad I saw
need
it,
to
though.
see it.
Yeah. Wonder when it even comes out for everyone.
Probably like 6 months from now.
Yeah. Forever.
Oh, there's so many things.
I know.
What's the other one I wanted to see? Something else came out.
I don't know.
Oh,
I know Jackass, but you saw that.
the one with
Are you me today?
I don't even know. Who knows? Something. Yeah, I've just started my birth control again, so I'm. It's one of those like
Birth control
foggy
brain.
days.
Yeah.
where you don't
Period
even
brain.
know.
Birth
Yep.
control brain.
You just like don't know what's going on.
I know.
ever. But that was your whole weekend.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Sounds nice.
I did like yoga for the first time.
What?
I know. I was like so against.
Excuse me. We've done yoga together.
Well, yes, I'm so sorry. We've done couples yoga. And I've always just been like, I don't know. I just, you know how I am. I'm like, I'm not a yoga
Sure.
girl. And my friend, Emma, she's a yoga teacher. I don't know if you
Got
knew
it.
that.
No.
And she hasn't been working because her boyfriend passed away.
Yeah.
So she was like, she asked me and Nolan and like 2 of her friends. She was like, is there any way I could do like a really small class in my yard with you guys?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And like, it was nice, but like, it's crazy how sore you get. Cause like,
I know.
it's like pretty low impact, but it's, yeah. It was
Did you like it?
I liked it. I don't know if I would like dedicate a lot of my time to doing it, but I would do
Sure.
it again.
Yeah.
And it was nice that it was like more private. I think that's
Totally.
like what you guys did when we were in Palm Springs.
Joshua Tree.
Or Joshua Tree. Like I would definitely do that now. I think I just get really like anxious about doing stuff in front of people. I
Yeah.
think that's my problem, and that's why I'd rather do stuff like by myself.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's nice having like we have the Peloton app.
Yeah.
So like they have all of the yoga classes and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I don't like doing classes with other people really.
I know. It's like kind of uncomfortable. Especially if you don't know, like I don't know any yoga poses or like
Sure.
what to do.
Yeah.
Cause like I've only known her for a couple months, but like randomly she'd be like, you should come to my class. And I'm always like, I will someday, but like I'm just nervous. So I don't know. But that's nice you have a yard. Like I would love to do stuff in a yard.
Well, that's nice about yoga too, is it's like super low impact. So like even in your living room, like just lay down a mat.
Yeah. It's just not the same though. It's like I want to get out of my house and do something.
I get it.
Yeah.
Do it in the driveway.
Okay. On the concrete.
Yeah, you just put the mat down.
I know.
That's what we did in Joshua Tree. It was just like a slab of concrete.
Yeah, but there was like an amazing view, and
that's true.
it was like a very nice.
I think that your garage is beautiful.
No, it's not. It just smells like gasoline and exhaust.
Ugh, ew. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I really need to start doing exercise again.
Yeah. Well, if you ever want to do a yoga thing, should teach us.
Perfect.
So if you're into yoga still.
Oh, I
want to pick it back up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for our weekends.
Yeah.
So before we get into this day in history, let's thank our sponsor.
I need to talk about a TV show, by the way, first, if that's okay. After the sponsor.
Yes. Well, we're going to thank our sponsor, Dipsea. Sometimes doing less can lead to so much more. Dipsea Stories believes in less analyzing and more feeling your feelings, less stressing and more easing into things, less scrolling and more savoring the moment, less pressure and more pleasure. Dipsea Stories is an app full of sexy audio stories, and now they even have brand new written stories. No matter who you're into or what turns you on, Dipsea helps bring the stories to life anytime, anywhere. Close your eyes and let yourself get lost in a world where only good things happen and pleasure is your only priority. Explore your fantasies in a safe, shame-free way. There are hundreds of stories to choose from, and they release new content every week, so there's always more to explore. And they also have wellness sessions to help you wind down and explore sleep sessions to help drift you off. You should look into that one.
I should. Yeah.
Because you were posting on your story.
Yeah. Anything to help with my anxiety.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
For listeners of the show, Dipsea's offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/onlyfriends. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to dipseastories.com/onlyfriends. dipseastories.com/onlyfriends. Thank you, Dipsea.
Cute. Okay, so I meant to bring this up last week. I even had it written down. I just like forgot about it. Finished inventing Anna like weeks ago.
Yes.
I know, so this might be like a spoiler if you haven't watched it. Skip over this part. Okay. I was so confused at the end when they were like rooting for her. Like, what did you? How did you feel at the end?
Annoyed. I was like,
okay, thank you. Because like Nolan and I were both like, wait, like,
yes.
For me, the reporter, if she was innocent, it would make her story look bad. So I was like, why is she like rooting for her? And I guess I get the angle where they were like, well, men do this all the time. So
yeah,
but it's like, yeah, but it shouldn't be normalized either way.
Yeah, to me, I was annoyed. I also think it's super split. Like, I think a lot of people think that the friend, what is her name, Rachel?
Yeah,
was like the bad guy in the situation.
What?
Yeah,
how do they think that?
Because she was just like using her for her money, which like
no, she wasn't. She was literally her friend.
Yeah, I know. And so I think that there's like a big split there. Like people are like team Anna, team Rachel, which like I don't get. But then because I was so annoyed, I was like, why are we like upset about this?
Same.
Why are we upset? And then I was like, maybe it's to show you that like she was so persuasive and like
sucks everyone in.
Yeah.
I read that and then I was like,
oh,
okay,
really?
Yeah, that was like a big theory. And I was like,
God.
I was like, okay, I guess.
I just thought I was a genius.
No, I mean, if the fact that you thought that yourself, like you're very on par with like critics.
Oh my God.
So that's pretty crazy. And yeah, I was just like, okay, I mean, I get it from that angle, I guess, because like the people who were the most against her are like rooting for her by the end. It's like, oh, she has this energy and persuasive.
No, I was so mad. I was like very angry, like talking to TJ.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't get it. Why do they care?
No, that's how I was. I was like, I'm so confused. Like, what is this flip of a switch that just happened that suddenly they're rooting for her? I was like, she's such an awful person. And I asked when we were at Claudia's show, I asked TJ and I was like, okay, good. I don't want to ask Erin because we're going to talk on the podcast. And I was like, I had to talk to somebody that had seen it. And I was like, I'm so confused. And he was like, I think they're just trying to show that like men do this all the time and they screw over their friends, but they still make it to the top. And I'm just like, okay, I get that angle. But
neither's good.
No, that's true. Yes. That's what I mean.
Bad at the man too.
I know. Same. So I'm just like, I did not like the ending. I thought it was so bad. Like I was disappointed by the ending. I thought it was a great show overall, but the ending I was not here for. Believe. Yeah.
I was like, that's why I got to that point because I was like, I have to understand why they care about her.
Yeah. I know it didn't make any sense. Like truly, if I didn't look it up, I'd be like so completely lost in my life. I'd be like, why did this happen in the show?
And like TJ's like, I don't care. It's a show. And I'm like, I just feel like maybe they just did that because they want to show you that she can like suck you in and like get you to be on her team.
Yeah. I know. And normally I'm that way where like I don't really care because it's a show, but for some reason this one I was real. Like, huh? Yeah.
This one is a real thing.
Yeah.
I also just don't understand, like, no offense to her, but like she dresses not well. Like the photos that I've seen, I'm just like, how are they saying like, oh, the glitz and the glam and like, and I'm like, she wears terrible clothes.
I guess I haven't really seen a lot of real photos or like looked at her clothes, but I mean, I've heard like people say that too.
Designers.
Yeah.
But like when they were doing the court stuff, when she got the stylist or whatever, I like went and I was like, oh, I wonder if these are like the actual outfits she wore. And they were.
Yeah, I know. I looked it up too on Instagram.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, but like could have done better in my opinion. If this girl is like the elite.
Should have got some Skims.
Truly, you know, what the heck were you thinking? But I think she was wearing like Chloe and like really nice brands.
Yeah. Also,
just like,
sorry.
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
It was bad. I did not like the end.
I know.
Also, one more thing. I watched the Mod Sun documentary. It's on YouTube.
How was it?
Have you watched it?
No, not yet. So like a commitment.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty long, but
it's 2 hours.
Yeah, it's good though. I mean, it made me like him a lot more. And like the little him and Avril's stories in it. It's so cute.
Like a stan of Mod Sun now. Like I skied all weekend to his music.
Really?
Which
is he skiing? I hope you choke.
Okay. Yes. But the funny thing about really that funny. Is, so I used to like Mod Sun when he was like,
was he rapping?
No,
okay.
It's when he was like hippy dippy, like border, like not reggae, but like, you know, very like funky, like very hippie. This was like my college years. And then when I came to visit LA for the first time, my friend Max I remember this so perfectly because I'd never met a celebrity in my life, except for probably like a basketball player or something. Like nothing, but it was like Hollywood.
Right.
So we're driving down Melrose. I think we were going to Pink's or something. And I literally saw Mod Sun just like walking down Melrose and was like, oh my God, like freaked out.
Oh my God. I didn't know you liked him for that long or like liked him then.
Yes. No, I'll have to play you his music. It was really like, it was just so happy.
You know what? I think you did because I remember we took photos with Forget Brennan.
Yes.
I think you like brought it up at that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Forget Brennan is a photographer and a musician.
Yes.
Well, his name is Brennan.
Yeah.
His Instagram is Forget Brennan. And he took photos of us once with Matt King.
He said that where did we talk about it? I talked about it on Matt's podcast. I saw, because Maud was at the last emo night and Brennan was there probably like taking pictures of him or just like there as his friend. And he also comes to emo night sometimes. But he was like, oh, I listened to your podcast with Matt King. And because I talked about...
Brennan said that?
Yeah, because I talked about Emo Night Vegas Vacation on it.
Oh, cute.
And how I was like watching Avril and then all of a sudden I saw Brennan like playing the guitar.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, I loved it. That was so cool. And then he like told me all about like how that happened.
Yeah.
So that was fun to just like chat about. But
yeah, he's so nice.
He's a real sweetie.
Yeah. It was crazy because like, the last time I ever saw him or talked to him, he was taking our photos just like randomly.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. And then I see him on stage with Avril.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's crazy. I didn't know he was doing all that.
Yeah.
I knew he like toured with Mod Sun, but yeah.
It's funny. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. But it's good. I mean, it's like.
I know. I really want to watch it.
Yeah. It made me like him. Yeah.
What was I listening to? Maybe I was just watching like an interview or something about like how him and Avril met. And then it's basically like he was helping her write her album and then they just like fell in love. And her album was about like her breakup.
Oh, okay.
She was writing an album about it. This was an interview I saw of her. She went into the studio to write an album about her breakup and was like, I'm going to be single for a long time now. And then like instantly hit it off with him. And then she, in this interview, was like, oh, why can't I ever be single?
Oh, that's funny. See, I saw something else, like how they met. She like DM'd him because she saw the video. It's also
okay. Avril, keep your fucking story straight.
I know. I'm like, hell. I mean, I'm sure both are true. I don't know.
This came from her mouth.
Okay, and this came from Modson, so like he's probably lying. No, I'm kidding.
There's just men and women,
I know.
two different realities.
But she had messaged him because so do you remember that viral video of them leaving Saddle Ranch? By the way, or not? Sorry, it was MGK and Modson leaving Saddle Ranch in a car, and MGK like kicks out Mod's front window and he's like on live, and so I don't know, it like went viral, and Avril saw that and then DM'd Modson, was like, that was so kick-ass or whatever she said.
She definitely said kick-ass.
She said something so like that. It was so funny. It was so God. Rock star or something.
So funny.
And then
so rock star.
Yeah. But I will say it was funny. There's a couple of clips of them at Saddle Ranch just like randomly throughout, and there was one of Modson and MGK, I think, and you could see Jason Nash in the background.
Oh my!
I was like, wait, that's Jason.
I wonder if she saw that happen and then they became like friends, and she was like, help me with my album.
Well, what do you want me to tell you what happens in the documentary?
No.
Okay. You'll know when you watch it of what I saw anyway.
Yeah, we need to watch that. Maybe we'll watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's cute.
We don't have like anything to watch. Well, actually, I think Summer House is on tonight.
Oh,
just scheduling night shows.
Your Google spreadsheet.
Yeah, I really want to watch that.
Yeah, it's not like, I mean, it wouldn't be on like Netflix or something. It's not filmed like super professionally, but I liked it. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Brennan did a lot of it.
Probably, yeah. It's also, like crazy how long he's been doing music. He was like a literal child, like drumming on a stage with different bands. And he comes from bands that we like.
I know.
Like he has he talks about the Starting Line a lot. He has some tattoo. I forget what it was. Oh, he's a neck deep tattoo.
Well, he was like Warped Tour guy.
Yeah.
Because what was he in? Scary Kids, Scaring Kids or something like that?
Maybe he was, but he was, I don't know if he said a different band that he was in. I can't remember what they were called. I want to say 4 Years Strong, but I don't think that's true. I don't think it's 4 Years Strong.
Mod? I don't think so either, but maybe. I don't know his whole discography. Let's see.
Scary Kids sounds familiar too.
It's like something like that. It's like some Scary Kids. Oh, 4-letter lie.
4-letter lie, not 4 Years Strong.
I was like, oh my God.
It had the right number.
Yes, Scary Kids, Scaring Kids. And then that was when so that was from to 2010, and then he became like a hippie.
Oh, okay,
and that's when I was like, it was with the music that like Swayze would make.
Swayze, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I just don't know how to explain the type of music that it is.
Yeah,
like just like cool, like music you
like
listen
chill
to get high.
Okay, that makes sense.
But his was like happy. Like I think didn't he call himself the happy hippie?
So, I think so. He was like very into positive. Everything. He was like, I got really into like the law of attraction, and he was like, I just need to be positive all the time, and like I know I'll make it. And
I'll play you some of the songs after.
It's funny because you definitely did years ago, but like obviously I don't like remember them clearly.
And then I just kind of like fell off, and then he totally shifted back to like whatever this new like whatever style Machine Gun Kelly's, which like I also like Machine Gun Kelly's music.
I do too.
Which is like I feel it's like maybe controversial.
It's kind of corny, but it's good. Yeah. I mean, I don't like the emo girl one. Let's be clear.
Okay.
I know you don't mind it.
I don't mind it.
That's fair.
But I think it's because TikTok hasn't ruined it for me.
That's what happened.
It is not my TikTok feed unless it is, Kim and North.
Yeah, I know.
Then that's it. But like I haven't seen. I saw one. I think I maybe sent to you, the kid dancing on the desk, and I was
that one was funny.
I was
lolling at that. Though it's a lot of those. I just see a lot of those.
That was like the only one I've ever seen. I just think it's like a guilty pleasure song. Yeah, like I don't think I would like ski to that, but
ski to it.
I'm in love with an emo girl. I don't know. I like it.
Emo girl, like Willow Smith.
What kind of music is that? Like Modson and Machine Gun Kelly. Like, what's their genre?
I mean, it's like punk, like pop. I don't know if it's pop punk. I mean, Karma's definitely pop punk. That song.
We think. Okay, maybe they are.
I think it is
because like punk to me is like. The Ramones.
Old Green Day. Yeah. I mean, the Ramones are punk.
Yeah.
They're punk rock. It's like Avril Lavigne.
That's
Let's
so
rock
interesting.
out.
Have you listened to Avril's new album?
No, what's it like?
Controversial, I don't like it.
Oh, is
There's
it
also-
doing well though? Like people like it?
I honestly have no idea.
I haven't even thought about listening to it. I
So
probably
many
should.
people that I know, like I follow on Instagram, are in the music industry and like posted it the day it came out. Like half of my feed, it felt
Oh.
like, and I was like, damn, I really got to listen to it.
Yeah.
So I listened to it one day when I was going to Target and running errands before emo night, and I was like, oh no.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Maybe
Why
it's
don't
'cause
you
I was
like
a little
it?
hungover. It just was like so cheesy to me.
Because I've heard one clip of a song and it's very cheesy. So
There's
I get
also
it.
one, oh my God, what was the name of that song and the way that she said the word? Avalanche. How do you say avalanche?
Avalanche.
She was singing. It's like the chorus. I was cracking up.
Love to
I was
hear.
like slap happy hungover, but like also pretty tired.
Do you know how she says it?
Yeah, she's like, avalanche.
Oh.
She like says lunch, but like
Avalanche?
sings it. It's so funny. I was like,
I'm like, are you
lolling.
British now?
and then I was
Avalanche.
like, okay, well, she's Canadian.
I know, but like,
But you would think that the person would be like, hey, we're not going to say it that way.
yeah. Well, I can't imagine a Canadian accent saying it like that.
Lunch. Yeah.
It's usually the O's are really
It's
the only
so funny.
giveaway.
And then I couldn't finish the album because I was like, this is not good.
Oh, I want to listen to it now.
Yeah.
Well, wherever we go after this, we'll put it on.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear it.
Lunch.
Lunch.
And I was like, why? Because she said it like 20 times in the chorus. Every time the chorus comes on, I'm like, why are you saying it like
I
this?
wonder if I would have caught that if you hadn't said anything. You
I
think
feel like
would?
you will. It's very obvious.
Okay. Is that a big thing people talk about?
I mean, I have no idea. That was like my opinion. You're the first person I'm even talking to. The
Oh, wow.
album about.
So
well,
honored.
even actually I came home and I asked DJ, I was like, have you listened to the new Avril album? Because I've been out for like a few weeks. And he was like, no. And then I was like, this one song, she keeps saying avalanche.
It's so weird.
It was really funny.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think I'm just like, it's tough with bands because I feel like, you know, Taking Back Sunday, making new music, like I don't really like that, but I love all their old stuff. Like maybe that's what it's like for me with Avril too.
Maybe.
Because I'm just
I
so
know.
nostalgic for like the OG stuff.
I know.
It's hard to transition.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
But
It's like all time low now is like,
yeah, for you, yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Although I do like that one, Dirty Laundry. But I only like the end of it where it
that's
like gets
true.
real pop punk.
Yeah.
I rock out.
Like I
rock
think I
out.
learned all time low songs because of emo night.
Oh, really?
Like I knew like Dear Maria.
Yeah.
I learned Dear Maria because of TikTok.
I honestly learned Dear Maria because of emo night too.
Yeah.
I didn't
like,
really.
There's songs that I never really listened to them. That's their like hit, right?
I mean, it's their big one. Yeah. They were my first pop punk band I ever found and like listened to.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why the first time I went to emo night, they were the guest DJs.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
was like, everything is right
like-
in the world.
I'm like, who are these people bopping around on stage?
You're like blackout, crowd surfing. And now we just see Jack Bearcat everywhere.
Yeah, and we're like, "Ugh, go home, Jack.
Yeah. Not necessary.
Okay, well, after a little tangent, let's now get into this day in history. Honestly, not much on the docket today.
Okay.
Lots of birthdays, though.
Oh.
The only thing that happened today that I thought would be relevant to us is that 21 Jump Street came out today.
Oh, so relevant to us.
Yeah. And, well, relevant to what you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know that, right?
Yeah,
You've
I've seen it. Yeah.
That came out in 2012.
Dang.
It's also really funny because the last time we were in Utah, we watched it with TJ's parents after like not seeing it so long. And then this time we were there, we watched 22 Jump Street.
Oh, funny.
And I
I've
was
seen
like,
both.
that's really
Are you
weird.
proud?
They are so funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's been so long since I've seen the first one.
I know. Yeah.
I think the second one was like a collab. Remember we'd go to iPick?
Yeah. It came out like 2017.
That tracks 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like one in the theaters.
Yep.
TJ and I saw it in the theater together.
Dang.
So like, she's new.
She is kind of new.
That's the one where he goes, my name Jeff.
Oh, that's what that's from?
Yeah.
I thought that was from a Vine. I thought that was from a Vine.
Channing Tatum says it.
I mean, you're probably right. I just don't remember it from that movie. I think maybe someone also said it in a Vine and went viral or something.
Yes.
But Vine shut down in 2016, so I don't know.
What is the origin?
I don't know. I think I just assumed it was like a viral thing.
I feel like maybe they use like the sound bite.
No, you're probably right. It's probably from the movie.
I know. I'm trying to think of the Vine though.
Because wasn't it in a Vine?
I'm pretty sure.
How would that make sense then?
It says, "My name Jeff is a memorable quote uttered by the character Greg Jenko, played by Channing Tatum." Wait, it came out in 2014.
Oh, okay, then that makes sense. It was probably someone said it on Vine then. I'm like, am I going insane right now?
Then TJ and I didn't see it together.
Oh, yeah.
He told me that
We're all just lying. Maybe you saw it together, not in the theater.
Oh, you're probably right.
It's also a possibility.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's life without a theater? Yeah, he goes, my name. It was so funny. I cracked up when it happened.
I just like don't remember it, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't either. But then when it happened, I was like, wait, this is so funny.
Wait, it came out in 2014. So I did not see it at iPick with collab.
No.
Maybe I just saw it in the theater and just remembered it differently. I can't imagine myself going to a theater and seeing it, but I mean,
didn't live here then.
I know. No, I know. That's why I'm like, I feel like
I
never went to the theater.
We have a warped sense of our realities.
I have no idea what's going on at all, ever.
Okay, and then birthdays, we have Alexandra Daddario. She is the girl from White Lotus.
Which one?
The like really beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
The wife. For some reason, she's not
know her
old.
name.
She's 36 today. But for some reason, I thought she was younger.
Yeah, she just has a young face.
She's stunning. She's like literally one of those beautiful people.
Her eyes, I can't.
It's crazy. Lauren Graham, she's 55 today. She is Lorelai on Gilmore Girls.
Oh, okay.
And, like, Parenthood lady.
That's my problem. Like, I don't know people's names, but I know they, you know.
I got you context clues.
Thank
you. Sir James Madison, Jimmy, if you will.
Huh?
James Madison.
Who's that?
The president.
Oh. I've never heard of him.
He would be 271 years old today.
Does it say what president he was?
I think he was like the fourth or something.
Jeez.
I don't know.
Well, I guess in context, I definitely have heard of him, but
I know.
Dang, he said founding father.
It's just so fucking funny to me that like whenever I come across these old people on famous birthdays, like that they put them on there. Like it said, this
they're
actually
a celebrity.
Cracked me up. It was, you know how they do like all the little facts? It's like number 3, Aries.
Yeah.
For him, they had born in 1751. Number 1. Like, yeah, no shit.
Number 1.
Yeah. The most famous man born in 1751.
God. I mean, yeah. Who else was even around?
Like, it's so dumb. Who's doing that at famous birthdays? Like, that's their job.
I don't know, but it's funny.
It's so funny. Like, why is James Madison on famous birthdays?
He's not even alive to appreciate it.
So funny to me. Oh my God. And then we have Flava Flav himself. How old do you think Flava Flav is?
Ooh, I think he's older than I think. I'm going to say like 58.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's 63.
Okay.
And then there was like little facts about him that I was reading. So I was like, what's he up to? Did you know that he graduated from culinary school?
No.
And he like worked in restaurants?
No.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah. Where? Did it say where?
No, it didn't.
Interesting.
And then I had no interest in looking further, but
that's fair.
I was like, that's like a fun, cool fact.
Yeah. I wonder if he cooks like at his house.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, boy.
Wait, what does he say?
He's like, yeah, boy.
I can't think of it.
So one time my dad was Flava Flav for Halloween.
I've seen the photo.
Yeah. He put like aluminum foil in his teeth.
Ow. I feel like it would zing.
I know.
I'm like,
that's funny. That's my dad's nickname. Zing.
Zing? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I know. You learn something new.
We're just in the zeitgeist of the universe.
Such the zeitgeist.
Everything is lining up.
It really is. And that's all that there is for this day in history.
Wow, I feel like that was a pretty packed.
Yeah.
There were some good things in there. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll read an ad and then we can do our celeb news. Do you have to pee?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it. Okay. Also, I saw a comment that was like, it's so uncomfortable that Erin walks away. But like, honestly, it makes me less nervous to like read in front of someone. So I like kind of like it.
So just like, shut up.
I know. I just like don't care. Okay. This part of the podcast is sponsored by Prose. There's no one size fits all solution when it comes to hair care. A product that works wonders for curls, like Erin, might make straight hair limp and greasy, like me. I have very straight and kind of like fine hair. Thanks to Prose, I now have a personalized hair care routine. Prose makes custom hair care that's effective because it's personal. Using natural ingredients with proven results, Prose customizes every product in your routine from shampoo to supplements. First, Prose starts by asking you, asking about you as a person with their in-depth consultation. Pros ask me really unexpected things like what my zip code is, my age, my eating habits, my sleep habits, like what kind of hair I have, how long it is, how dense, if I have split ends. It's super thorough, but also very quick. I feel like it took me between 3 and 5 minutes to do the whole quiz, and it felt good because it was obviously so personal and wasn't just like the basic questions of like, do you often dye your hair? How much water do you drink? It was like a lot more than that. Next, pros analyzed all my answers and determined what unique blend of ingredients should be in every product of my custom routine. Together, pros got all my hair care goals covered. It's super cute packaging. I'll put in a photo. I always put in a photo. I think it's like the cutest, most modern looking shampoo I've ever owned in my entire life. And it's like the perfect little size, and it's just cute. As a carbon neutral certified B Corp, Pros is an industry leader in clean and responsible beauty. All their ingredients are sustainably sourced, ethically gathered, and cruelty free. They're also the first custom beauty brand to go carbon neutral. If you're not 100% positive Pros is the best hair care you've had, they will take the products back, no questions asked, which we love. Pros is your healthy hair regimen with your name all over it. Take your free in-depth hair consultation and get 15% off your first order today. Go to pros.com/onlyfriends. That's PROSE.com/onlyfriends for your free in-depth hair consultation and 15% off. Thank you, Pros.
I was just being like so annoyed that people are mad that.
I mean, it was like one comment.
I just like don't understand why that. Like you could literally leave the room and take a call and I wouldn't care.
I know, but I think it's just someone's observation was just like, maybe they think you're leaving me hanging when like we both know that you're not. I don't know.
But like hanging on what?
I don't know.
Like you're literally reading a script of an ad.
Yeah.
What am I going to contribute? What are you going to contribute?
It's kind of the same thing when people are like, one of us is looking at our phones while the other is reading an ad, and it's like, well, I mean, we take turns reading. Yeah, I mean, I just we don't just care.
Mad about everything.
No, that's such the truth. I saw a TikTok of, oh my God, who was it? I can't remember who it was, but they were like, it's crazy how people assume the worst, like no matter what you do, especially on TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, every social media
TikTok
platform.
is scary.
TikTok can be very scary. I mean, everywhere is scary, but it's like you getting up and it's like, why do you assume that that's like a negative thing that like bothers me or
positive thing? Because then we don't have to cut.
True.
And we don't have to like,
I don't have so much time editing it. Yeah. And like,
and it's an ad.
and it like makes me more at ease. Cause it's like, if I'm reading in front of anybody, I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not nervous, but I'm just like, puts more pressure on kind of. It's like why we do our brand deal separately now. It's like a lot easier.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For our YouTube videos.
Well, that's very strange.
Yeah. But
maybe just keep it to yourself.
I mean, yeah, keep it to yourself. Turning the comments off.
Also, when I was peeing, I totally forgot about this because I was just like so out of it yesterday from traveling. When I got home, we were taking Paris for a walk, and in our neighborhood, there were just 2 empty cars, literally like basically in the middle of the street with like both driver's seat doors open. And we were like, what the heck is going on? And then we walk a little ways further and there's like a woman, like 2 women and a bunch of kids, probably like 4 or 5 kids. And the lady was like, look, a pelican. And they got out of their cars to look at a pelican. I swear to God, it was crazy, in someone's yard. And I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Like just a pelican. And this lady dead ass was like, it's not crazy. This is what happens here in Studio City. And I was like,
that sounds like a next door post. Somebody like commenting something so crazy.
I was like so bewildered.
She's crazy. What?
Yeah. And I was like, lady, I live here too. Like I go on this walk every fucking day and I've never seen a pelican. She was like, they come from over the hills. It's not crazy. This is what happens in Studio City. And we were just like, literally what just happened?
Why was she mad?
It was so weird. It was the most bizarre interaction I've ever had. Like the fact that there's a pelican in like California, like not near a beach.
Yeah, I mean that is crazy. I mean maybe it's not, but you don't have to be like mad about it.
Yeah, and that's what happens here in Studio City. They come from over the hills, and I'm like, okay,
lady,
maybe just say that then.
Yeah, that's so weird. That sounds like a message I would get on Instagram if I made a story saying that. Actually, it's not. I'm like, okay, well, calm down.
Immediately too. I was
How was she? Like older?
Yeah, probably like 50s, 60.
Huh.
It was, and it was so nice. I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy. You know, like literally like that. And she was like, it's not crazy.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I would have been like, lady.
Okay, it's not crazy. No, it is crazy. You leaving your car in the middle of a fucking road where anyone can just take it.
Yeah. What's crazy is you being mad about me saying that.
It's funny too, because then TJ was like so mad. He was like, what a bitch. And like just couldn't let go of it.
I was gonna
and
say,
I was
was he
like,
with you?
Yeah, we were just like, that was such a weird interaction. Like, why would anyone be upset by that?
Yeah.
And I think that's why I was like, why would anyone be upset about me leaving to do an ad? So then it like reminded me, and it was just like, truly, it felt like a fever dream.
I mean, maybe she just had an awful day and she just needed something. Maybe she's depressed,
real passionate about the Pelican.
That is really weird. Though.
Really passionate.
The thing is, like, no matter how my day is going, and like, no matter how I feel, like, I would never say or take that out on anybody, like that, especially a stranger.
Totally. And
so
like,
that I don't understand.
It's weird because it was like her and a group of people. It wasn't like just her looking at the Pelican, and she was like,
were they all like, yeah?
No one said anything except for her. And like, I was just so confused. Like, what do you mean that's what happens in Studio City? Like,
yeah, that's a very odd thing to say.
And like a few months ago, we got like a neighborhood watch thing from like some woman, and she was like, I bet that's the lady who's...
Wait, what do you mean a neighborhood watch thing?
Like, she's like, I'm the head of neighborhood watch. Like, you know, like one of those like Karen-y things.
Yeah.
And TJ was like, I bet that's her.
Should investigate.
Yeah.
Find out.
That was a really weird thing.
That is weird.
Forgot I needed to share.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm scared to go outside now of your house.
Because of pelicans coming over the hill.
Yeah. If I see her in a pelican, I'll be like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
See what she says.
Also, I was just like, I've like never seen a pelican up close in real life unless it's like at a zoo.
I know.
Like, lady, it is crazy.
I know it is. Like, we don't live near any body of water. I mean, we live like 40 minutes.
The Hollywood Reservoir.
Yeah, I guess.
That's dried up.
The dried up river.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I mean, the river.
Yeah.
God. Okay.
That's everyone, you know, people are just going to have their weird opinions, and
it's true.
That's fine. You just got to,
and like I said,
move on.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
It's just like things it's always the same. It's like things that don't make sense to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm like, lady, why would you like lash out? And then like, also, why would you care that?
Did you say anything after?
No, I was just like, okay. Like, kept walking.
All right, lady. All right, psycho.
Like, what the fuck?
You should have been like, oh, well, actually, you're crazy.
Yeah. It was she was so intense. She literally was like, she looked at us dead in the face. She was like, that's what happens. As if like we're aliens.
Yeah.
That's what happens in Studio City. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, like,
No,
is she a zoologist and is like offended that we've taken over like Pelican land? I don't know.
It was so bizarre.
I'm sorry that happened. That would traumatize me.
Yeah, it was honestly pretty traumatizing. Okay. Well, I suppose before we get into the celebrity news, which is thick and juicy, I will thank our next sponsor.
Thick and juicy.
Speaking of thick and juicy, I would like to thank our next sponsor, Bombas. Can you please stop drinking?
Should I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I actually will. I have to pee. So now, guess what? It's even.
Even it out. Okay. Bombas' mission is simple. Make the most comfortable clothes ever and match every item sold with an equal item donated. So when you buy Bombas, you are also giving to someone in need. Bombas designed their socks, shirts, and underwear to be the clothes you can't wait to put on every day. Everything they make is soft, seamless, tagless, and has a luxuriously cozy feel. They're made from super soft materials like merino wool, Pima cotton, and even cashmere, which makes them the perfect cozy layers. There's a pair of Bombas socks for everything you do. They come in tons of options, like comfy performance styles for every sport and activity that keeps you moving. Bombas t-shirts are made with thoughtful design features like invisible seams, soft fabrics, and the perfect weight, so they hang just right. Bombas underwear has a barely there feel with second skin support that might make you forget they're even there in a good way. And did you know that socks, underwear, and t-shirts are the most requested clothing items at homeless shelters? That's why Bombas donates one for each item you buy. Go to bombas.com/onlyfriends and get 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/onlyfriends for 20% off. Bombas.com/onlyfriends.
Oh, perfect timing.
All
How
right.
was it without
Bombas.
me? Are you upset that I wasn't here?
Honestly, it my heart was in shambles.
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
Okay, so some big news. When my flight landed yesterday, I was just totally shocked that Mr. Tom Brady himself has announced his comeback to the NFL.
What? Already?
Wait, you didn't even know?
No, I never heard of this.
Oh my God. I'm only bringing it up because the memes about it are so funny.
I haven't seen anything.
It's just so crazy. I saw one today that was like,
Wait, when did he, was it retire?
Yeah, like 2 months ago.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Literally, so Tom Brady's retirement lasted 2 months.
Huh?
The 7-time Super Bowl champion just announced he will be returning to the NFL for his 23rd season. And then he wrote this. These past 2 months, he posted on Instagram.
Okay.
And this was the caption.
Okay.
These past 2, I was on the plane reading this, like as it landed. I was like, are you kidding me?
I'll ask questions after.
These past 2 months, I've realized my place is still on the field and not in the stands. That time will come, but it's not now. I love my teammates and I love my supportive family. They make it all possible. I'm coming back for my 23rd season in Tampa. Unfinished business. LFG. Let's fucking go. Which is just so funny to me.
Is that a normal thing that NFL players do?
No, not normally. Like, I'm pretty sure Gronk retired because he was hurt.
Uh-huh.
He was a Patriots player.
Yeah.
And then when Tom Brady went to the Bucks, Gronk, I'm pretty sure he came out of retirement and was like, haha, I'm playing again.
What the fuck? That's so interesting to me.
But I don't think that it's a very normal thing. Like, it's a very Tom Brady thing. It's like, oh, no one's talked about me in 2 months. Like, they're going to forget about me.
2 months?
Crazy. But I think TJ, he sent this meme today. Kim Kardashian. It seems nobody wants to work these days. Tom Brady unretires.
That's hilarious.
Which is just like picturing him.
Yeah, like, oh shit, she's right.
Yeah. And then another one. Tom Brady after spending 2 months with his family. I'm a head out, the SpongeBob meme.
Yeah.
And then Matt I don't know how to say his last name. Balase. He's like a Twitter comedy guy.
Okay.
And he said, he quote tweeted Tom Brady's tweet and said, Tom Brady is more dramatic than every gay person to ever exist. Matt is gay. But it's just like everyone was talking about it. I was just like cracking up.
That is so funny. Weird.
Like truly. Oh God.
I wonder, do you think that was all planned? Like, I'm just going to do this for like 2 months.
No, I feel like he's just like, you probably hit like a midlife crisis and I'm sure they gave him like a
within
fat
2
check.
months.
Yeah.
I guess that's long enough like to figure out
23 seasons. Like that's a long fucking time. Like that's your whole life. That's your identity. Like that's, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah. That's just like,
and he's in his 40s. It's not like he's like 65 and like retired age. Yeah. Obviously for a football player, retirement age is typically much earlier than that. But like it's his whole life.
Didn't Jay-Z do that too? He like said he was retiring.
Oh, did he?
I think like forever ago. And then I don't know. I guess I don't even know. Does he make music still? I feel like he does.
Well, he was just on Guess Who's Going to Jail Tonight?
Oh,
Kanye's song.
I did not know that.
But maybe he means like making his own music.
Maybe.
I feel like that's such a weird thing for a musician to be like, I retired.
Yeah, but I feel like that happened I want to say I was in college or something. I remember something like that happening. Or could be younger even. And I'm like, he's definitely made music since. So like, what does that mean to retire?
Yeah. I also was, I think there was an article about Cameron Diaz and I think she married to Benji. Yeah. I think she's married to Benji. She was like, now that I've retired from acting. And I'm like, what? So you're just never going to act again?
I know. I don't know.
Like, I just feel like those professions, it's like not really a like.
Yeah, because it's not like you're
I just feel like they're bound to come back.
Pension and like finally you can go on vacation. It's different than a classic
It'd be like
retirement.
Us being like, we're retiring from YouTube.
Yeah. And then it's like, well, we could also like pick it up at any time.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's not like I have to apply.
Yeah,
and
it's like
go
stuff you can go back to.
Yeah.
But I guess, I mean, it realistically makes sense. It's like, okay, you're retiring, but like.
Yeah. But I would expect like somebody like Michael Caine to retire. And it's like, okay, you're old.
Yeah, like Betty White.
Yeah.
Even though like I don't think she did. She was like acting.
Yeah, she was up and about.
So I just thought that was so funny.
Yeah,
And
that's really crazy.
all of the like meme things around it are just so funny. Like fully, what a narcissist.
I had no idea that even
He
happened.
probably was like, what am I going to do? Because I know that when he retired, he was like, I'm not going to like do announcements. Like, I'm not going to be an announcer. I'm not going to do any of these things.
Interesting.
He's just like so rich. He has like he has this like program called TB12.
Mm-hmm.
So like, he's just like,
is that the
racking
diet
the money.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I think he sells like clothes, like within that line. It's like a whole thing. He's making millions of dollars a
Yeah.
year,
So
I'm sure.
it's like all passive income. He's just chilling.
Like,
plus he made so much from football.
just spend some time with your family.
Yeah. He's like, no, I can't.
Retire.
Let's go back.
Yeah. So welcome back, Tommy.
I guess.
Welcome back, Tommy boy.
But were you even gone?
Literally. How dramatic. It's so dramatic.
So dumb.
Okay. And then this one I saw today. I was just scrolling through TMZ. I saw something about this last week, but nothing was confirmed. And I remember seeing it and being like, oh, I don't know. I wouldn't announce that, like, given the state of where you are at right now. But it has been confirmed. Pete Davidson gets Blue Origin flight launch date. Fellow passengers announced too. Pete Davidson is going to space with Jeff Bezos.
Isn't it just for like a little bit of time?
Yeah. It says Pete's going to be
That's
joining
funny.
5 others on the forthcoming mission, which is scheduled to hit the skies and beyond on March 23rd in West
Oh my gosh,
Texas.
it's coming up. That is so, I just, the anxiety I would feel leading up to going to space.
Especially when Kanye West has like a hit on you.
Yeah.
Girly.
He's gonna cut the brakes.
Girly, you should have left that shit anonymous.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm laughing at the fact, I'm laughing at imagining Pete Davidson in a spaceship.
Yeah.
Assuming he has a joint in hand, which he probably actually won't, because I'm sure that's not allowed.
I know.
But he is probably the last person I would think that would be going to space with Jeff Bezos.
It's so, I don't even know if Jeff Bezos is actually going there.
It's just his.
He's going with 5 other people, none of who I know.
Are they all celebrities?
No, they're all like,
Astronauts?
no, like this one says
Chefs?
He'll be joined by Party America CEO Marty Allen, like those kind of people.
Got it.
Just like CEOs and hoes.
Yeah. I get you. I get you.
Which it's just so freaking funny to me. Oh, I
That
forgot that William Shatner went to space. That's crazy. But like, he's old.
Yeah.
Like Pete, you're
That's-
25.
And he's, I will say, probably at his prime in his career right now.
Totally.
Which is maybe why he's
It's a
going.
risk.
Yeah. I mean, I would be so fucking scared
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, you know me, my anxious brain.
to take a random flight, like to go to space. How long does it? Sorry, I always
I
ask
already took it down.
questions. No, you're good. You're good.
It did not say like how long
Okay.
it is.
Because I mean, that would, if I knew for a 100% fact I would come back alive and fine, I would definitely do it. I think that would be really cool.
Okay, I typed in flight time to space, and the first article is Jeff Bezos space flight.
Okay.
It lasts 11 minutes.
What? There and back?
Yeah, I guess.
So are you? I have no concept of
Like how
spaceships,
far
but I'm
away
like,
it is?
no, but I'm like, okay, does it shoot at 1,000 miles an hour? I mean, it has to, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Ew, the fact that you're in a
pretty
fucking
fast.
projectile going into space, like you're not, scary.
I just
No, thank you.
Not interested.
Yeah, not interested, not for me. I will never want to go to space.
But best of luck on your journey, Pete. And
Yeah, that's
here's to
nuts.
hoping nothing goes wrong.
Yep.
Did you watch the new Kardashians trailer that dropped this morning?
I did.
It looks so good.
I'm very up and down about the Kardashians,
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah.
It looks interesting. It kind of felt like, okay, I still don't know anything about it, but they gave
Yeah.
some good details.
Yeah, I like how we're definitely going to see some Kravis.
Yes,
They
I'm
talk
interested to
about-
see that.
Travis wanting to have a baby. Chloe's like, oh, me and Tristan are complicated. I'm like, cut it out. I don't care.
I mean,
and
as an
then
outsider, it's like-
Kim was so cute when the producer was like, oh, who are you texting?
I know, she's all smiley.
Yeah.
I know.
She looked really happy. So that means we're going to get some Pete stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the funniest part of it to me was like, everyone has all this drama going on. And then it just cuts to Kendall doing a fucking sound bath.
I know.
I was like, wait, this is
Queen.
so funny. She's the one like leading the sound bath, solo sound bath. And I was dying.
That's hilarious.
It was so funny.
Who are you, like, what are you most interested if you had to pick one thing?
Probably Kravis.
Yeah, me too, because I want to see how they act, because to me they're like kind of annoying, like seeing all their posts.
Yeah.
But for me it helps to see in context like what your relationship is actually like.
100%.
I think it'll help a lot with people being annoyed by them, maybe.
Yeah, that is like the thing I'm most looking forward to.
Me too.
Unless Chloe is going to like call Tristan a piece of shit and we get to see her like kick his ass, uninterested.
Same.
I don't want to see you guys try to fix your like fucked up relationship.
It's too much. It's an old story. It happened a bunch of times. Like, we're over it.
Wait, did you see how it was like that interview they did where she was like, I never understand why people like blame the other woman.
Yes.
And then she got so much backlash.
Yeah.
Like, girl, you literally bullied Jordan Woods on the fucking internet.
Yep.
It's just like, I can't. Just have some respect for yourself, sissy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Kardashians just bother me, but I am also like, I'm definitely going to watch it.
Yeah. It also premieres like the night before Coachella. So like,
oh shit.
Gonna have to fully convince the whole Emo Night team. Like, come on, gather around.
I'll come down for the night.
Yeah. We're having a premiere party. I'm so happy Kara works for them now. Cause like,
yes,
she'll be there and I can be like, let's fucking do it.
Fun.
Okay. But really just wanted to segue into the Kardashians because
I mean, here we go.
We got some good ass stuff. Yesterday was amazing after I landed. Like
just
truly,
all the news.
Everything went off. So Kim posted on her TikTok account a video of her, North, and Penelope, which is Courtney's daughter, like wearing goth makeup and like doing the I'm in love with an emo. It was probably my favorite TikTok I've ever seen. Yeah. Now deleted.
It's deleted?
Yeah, because Kanye like went on a whole rant.
Got it.
It was just so cute. It was so funny.
I know. It just like, it just shows how much of a mom she is.
Yeah,
and it's 100%. Like cute and funny. Yeah.
It was so cute. So Kanye got really mad and posted a screenshot of like the TikTok, which is so funny. North has like black lipstick on and like emo eyeshadow. And he posted on Instagram and said, "My daughter will not be led by people who don't believe in God." Sorry.
Wait,
it's just funny to me because I don't know. I literally don't know.
He's like Satan worshiper because you're wearing black lipstick.
Literally.
Yeah.
And it's like, girly, did you see what you put Kim in to go to the Met?
Literally. Like, a demon itself.
It's so crazy.
A demon.
And he said, I'm not laughing about like believing in God. I'm laughing because he's like fully just flipping the script on this fucking TikTok, which is stupid. Just so hilarious.
He's just creating his own narrative to get some sort of reaction.
Totally. So he said, I'm in a very good place and a very God place. Inside the will of God, I am being still right now. This all feels like a setup. They want me to react. I flew back from Miami and none of my kids are coming to Sunday service. I am public about this because we are a famous praying and expressing how I have no rights to my children is the only thing I can legally do. So Kanye keeps posting online that like he isn't allowed to see his kids or whatever.
Right.
And so then this was at like 8 a.m. I guess, because then Pete Davidson, this was all like allegedly when I was reading it and I was like, no fucking way are these texts real. But then Kanye later addressed the text. So these are all confirmed real text messages.
I will say when I first saw it, I thought it was because it almost looks fake.
Totally.
It looks like when someone photoshops a text.
Yes.
But okay.
The fact that these are real is just like incredible. Pete Davidson. So Pete Davidson texted this to Kanye and then Pete Davidson's friend was like the person who put them onto his social media. And they are also now since deleted. He was the whistleblower, if you will.
He was a whistleblower.
So Pete texts him saying, yo, it's Skeet, which
I love that he called himself that.
Iconic.
Love him to death for that.
Iconic. He said, can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing and you are so fucking lucky that she's your kid's mom. I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore and I'm done being quiet. Grow the fuck up. And then TJ,
if you could hear just belched.
Kanye said, oh, you using profanity. Where are you right now? And then
what? Why does he care that he's using profanity?
Pete Davidson says, in bed with your wife and sends a selfie of him like with a little peace sign and his tongue out, like just a huge fuck you. Also, if you notice in the selfie, he now has a Kim tattoo.
Yes.
Like really wild. And then Kanye decides to say, happy to see you're out of the hospital and rehab.
Okay.
And Pete, like, sick burn.
Yeah. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And Pete says, same here. It's wonders what those places do when you go get help. You should try it. I'm in LA for the day if you want to stop being a little internet bitch boy and talk. Like, when I first read this, I was like, there's no way.
Same. I was like, no way Pete is saying this like Kanye was.
And he said, you don't scare me, bro. Your actions are so pussy and embarrassing. It's so sad to watch you ruin your legacy on the daily. And Kanye said, you're more than welcome to come to Sunday service. And Pete said, why don't we meet after Sunday service in the Saints game? I'll be at the Beverly Hills Hotel. We can have food and talk it out in my room, privately, one-on-one, man-to-man. What you are doing to your family is dangerous and going to scar them for life. Please handle these matters privately, bro. I beg you. And Kanye said, you want to see me? Come to Sunday service. And Pete said, this isn't public, dude. I'm not here for pictures and press, which is obviously all you care about. My offer stands. I wish you'd man up for once in your life. Let me help you. I struggle with mental stuff too. It's not an easy journey. You don't have to feel this way anymore. There's no shame in having a little help. You'll be so happy and at peace. You have no idea how nice I've been to you despite your actions towards me. I've stopped SNL from talking about you or making fun of you, which they've wanted to do for months. I've stopped stand-up comedians from doing bits about you because I don't want the father of my girls' kids to look bad out there. I have your back even though you treat me like shit because I want everything to be smooth. But if you continue to press me like you have for the past 6 months, I'm going to stop being nice.
Wow.
Which this just makes Pete look so good.
So good. I mean, he's saying everything, I feel like, exactly how you would want him to say it, with like a little bit of spice.
Yeah.
And it's not overboard. It's just like funny.
1,000%. It's like exactly how he would say it. Like, he's being very true to him while also being like, let's talk man to man, which is so true. Like, if Pete showed up to Sunday service, it would just be a whole spectacle.
Totally.
And like, that's what
just
Kanye
attention.
wants.
Yeah.
And then Kanye would absolutely do something to like twist the narrative there, which is like so sad.
Or murder him.
Yeah. That come to Sunday service and we'll crucify you.
Yeah, no, literally, like, we will sacrifice you.
Pete Skeet is here today at Sunday service. We're gonna pray for him. He stole my wife.
No, that's literally, it's probably his exact.
It would just be a mess.
His exact speech.
So that is all we have for the text messages. Unsure if Kanye ever responded or if they met up. I feel like they probably didn't, because then this morning Kanye took to his Instagram and posted a picture of North's backpack. And there are 3 pins on it. One of them is Kim, one's Kanye, and one's in a little alien, just for context. And then Kanye said, this was on my daughter's backpack when I was, in quotes, allowed to see her last week. This is why I go so hard for my family. I am wired to protect my family at all cost. As the priest of my home, don't worry, Northie, God is still alive. And then, in like a never before seen thing, Kim Kardashian herself comments on Kanye's post. I was shook. And she says, please stop with this narrative. You were just here this morning picking up the kids for school.
Caught.
Can
what
you
a little
believe?
bitch. Kanye's a little bitch.
Oh my God, it's so wild.
Like, called the fuck out.
Truly, yeah, she was just
Obsessed.
like, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I love that. It seems like she is done, because I wonder, I would assume Pete was like, is it cool if I text him?
1,000%.
And I love that he like stood up for her. It was all basically for her and the kids.
Yeah.
Well, and also probably to, for him too, but
Absolutely.
mostly for Kim.
Yeah, because she's probably a wreck, and like that would suck to see.
Yeah. I am like happy that it hasn't, I mean, we don't know behind the scenes, that hasn't like broken them up, because that's like a huge fucking thing.
Yeah, well, they did their their outing. They made it Instagram official. Mm-hmm. Kim posted a picture of her and Pete on her grid.
And she
so
photoshopped the carpet.
I know.
Do you know why she did that?
I don't know. Probably for her aesthetic. I have no clue.
It's so funny.
Because it's an old picture. It's not like she was like hiding where they were.
Yeah. It was from like their Valentine's weekend or something. Yeah, if you look it up.
And then fucking Kanye was like, I bought her that coat.
Hey. He's like just a little annoying pelican chirping away.
Yeah. Oh, but after the texts, he then took to his story. Or I think it was actually like a video on his feed, and he went on like a whole 2-minute rant, but
it just literally never ends.
Yeah.
Like, could write a book about this whole drama in the next, after like a year, because it's been going on for so long and so much has been said.
And it's just so crazy because like obviously all Kim and Pete want is peace. And like Pete is so right. Like it's just going to hurt their family. The poor fucking children. Like North's probably like, Mom, why do you keep deleting our TikToks?
Yeah. Like that's her thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So very sad. Like the most like silliest thing. Like, Mom, where are our TikToks?
I know.
And like her mom probably has to like, she's not going to be like, well, your dad made me take them down.
She's a good mom. I don't think she would
like
blame
the bad
him.
guy.
Yeah.
Because it's not like she could keep being like, oh, TikTok deleted it. TikTok deleted it. Northie's a smart girl.
She is. She's funny too.
She is. But also like, I just feel like Kanye probably like feeds them propaganda that like your mom's trying to split us up. And like all of this
I hope not. It's sad that he doesn't see. I mean, maybe he does, but it's like anyone, I'm not a parent, obviously, but like even I know that doing shit like that is going to hurt them in the long run.
Yeah. And if not now, then in the future, like this is going to live on forever. Like they're going to grow up and see how terrible he was to her, like amid their divorce. And even like no child wants to see that ever.
Yeah. It's sad. It's all totally in the public eye.
Yeah. And like,
Not
there's
good.
no way that they're like Kim's not on phone calls. You can only hide it as much as you can.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Poor kids. And Kim, like,
I know. It's scary. It's so fucking scary. Like this is abuse. And like I said the last time, if this were anyone else, like
done.
Canceled.
Wasn't it in the
Could
trailer
you imagine
too?
if it was the other way around?
I know. She'd be crazy.
Yeah.
She'd be locked up crazy. Wasn't it in the trailer too? They mentioned that Kanye said that like I'll end your career or something like that.
Yeah.
Like fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, I am excited to see. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm not excited because it's so sad.
I know. I'm just like I just want to see it play out. I'm just
100%.
curious.
I love that it's so like current.
Yeah, it is pretty current. But is it going to be weekly? I'm assuming. Is Hulu like that? It is.
Sometimes.
Annoying.
Yeah, they are weekly.
Oh well. I guess it'll just like keeping up.
That's true. But just really looking forward to that. A month from today? Yeah, a month from today. It's the 14th of April.
Okay. Nice.
Well, that's all the celeb news. That's all that happened this week. I'm keeping up with
Loaded.
the Kardashians.
Literally just full episodes of them pretty much.
Oh my God. But now we can do a little Am I the Asshole and then call it a day.
Yeah. You got one?
I do.
Okay. Let's do yours first.
Am I the asshole for using my wife's $400 hairdryer on my nards? What's up, Reddit?
Nards.
35 male here. My wife, 32 female, bought herself this awesome hairdryer from Dyson last month.
Ooh.
And she paid over $400 for it. This is easily the coolest hairdryer I've ever seen. It's silver/purple and it has this really cool design.
Is that the one you have?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, I think it's just different color.
Okay.
Reminds me of mine is silver and white.
Ooh, classy.
Yeah. Reminds me of the plasma rifle from Halo. Super quiet as well.
Oh my God, I know exactly what he's talking about.
You can dry your hair in stealth mode. I was so impressed by this dryer that I asked my wife if I could use it too. She said I could use whenever I wanted, and it was good that I use it to better get our money's worth. I started using it every morning after my shower to dry my hair instead of just towel and air drying like I used to. I have short hair, so it only took like a minute to dry. Still felt like I wasn't getting much use out of it, so I started experimenting. I tried drying my armpits, makes applying deodorant much nicer, and I started drying down below. Side note, 100% do recommend. Without going into much detail, it just feels a lot more hygienic throughout the day.
Okay.
This morning, my wife walked into the bathroom after my shower and saw something perhaps she wasn't meant to see. For the record, I did not intend for her to come in, but I didn't have the door locked. I had 1 foot on the floor and 1 foot on the counter, hair dryer in hand pointed towards Venus and Earth. I may have also been humming the Halo theme. My wife had a bit of a freak out and was like, "What are you doing?" I stopped and reminded her that she said I could use the dryer whenever I wanted. She countered with saying that she didn't say I could use it in that way. So I'm not sure if my wife has a point here. I definitely did not explicitly state how I was going to use the hairdryer, but there was no conversation of limitations beforehand. Am I the asshole?
Well, I mean, it's not touching anything, right?
No.
Personally, I would not care.
I wouldn't care
I'd
at
be
all.
like, use it on anything / anyone.
Put it up your butt. I don't care.
Well, I don't want it in there.
Well, like, you know, like spread the cheeks.
Yeah,
and get
that's
a little,
fine. It's
yeah.
not like I don't get the problem, to be honest.
Do
you get the problem?
No.
At all?
No, when I read it, I was like, I would help TJ blow it dry.
Yeah.
If it's going to make you more comfortable, like who gives a shit?
Like why like girly, I get it's a Dyson, but like, yeah, but like if it's not touching it, what's the point? Like what's the problem?
Makes no sense.
I think that
as to why she'd be upset.
I don't think she's an asshole, but I think that she has a weird perspective, I guess.
She probably was just like a little shocked. Like, to be fair, if I walked in and TJ was blow drying his balls, I'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah. And you have a Dyson. Like, how would you feel if you saw him using your Dyson?
Yeah. Like, I would just be like, I'd like laugh because I'd be like, oh, that's funny. But I wouldn't be like, don't use it to do that.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's weird.
Don't care at all.
Yeah.
Like, you're blowing air at it. Like, it's not a brush, you know?
It's very strange.
Interesting.
That anyone would be upset by this.
Yeah. Huh.
But I feel like some people would be like for hygiene reasons. To me, I feel like it's hygienically fine.
Yeah. Why wouldn't? I mean, just air.
Yeah. But I feel like some people could be like really grossed out. So like maybe she was.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't.
Seems.
Usually I can like see both sides.
Yeah.
But like I don't get why you would be grossed out by that.
She's like, no, you have to use this shitty Conair dryer for your balls.
Yeah. The one I got from Target 10 years ago.
I would say not the asshole. Keep blow drying your balls, honey.
Yes.
And like live your best Dyson life.
Yeah.
Dyson should send him a hair dryer.
That would be like a small version for his.
A little ball dryer.
Yeah, that would be really cute.
Well,
and
he
funny.
does use it on other parts of his body. So like. Maybe there's like they should just make an attachment specific to dry your balls.
Yeah, I know.
He should forward this to them. It's weird because like he asterisked Dyson.
Oh,
like DYS asterisk or however you spell it.
DYS
like so they can't search it. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I wonder why he did that.
No idea.
Maybe he's scared his wife will see it. Maybe she's on Am I the Asshole?
True.
And she was like searching Dyson or something
to see.
But like. I feel like she'll know if she just sees that title.
Yeah. I don't know. Go off, King.
Yeah.
Get your balls dry.
There's no problem for me with that.
Also, like, I feel like that sounds nice. Like, I don't have armpit hair.
Yeah.
I am not a hair person. But like men who have armpit hair, like, I feel like that would be nice to blow it dry and like brush it out a little.
Yeah. And then not have to put on a shirt wet.
Yeah.
Wet armpit hair.
It's like something that you never have to think about.
I know. I was just thinking about that. Like,
have like wet armpits.
Yeah. And like applying deodorant. Do you have to wait until your armpit is dry to put on deodorant?
That's something
never have thought about that. We should ask TJ after. You have to dry your armpits.
Yeah.
I guess if they probably do it with a towel and it's probably dry.
You're right. But like still probably like a little
damp.
He doesn't have like too much armpit hair, thank God. But like some guys do.
Yeah.
And girls.
I mean, some guys have like crazy chest hair even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a chest hair girly.
I just body hair freaks me out. I tweeted one like last week or something and I was like, the most annoying thing is having to shave your legs. And so many people are like, you don't have to.
Oh my God. It's like, yeah, but I want to. I just.
Yeah. Like, yes, I know.
It's like exercising.
I
I don't want to, but it, it's annoying, but like, yeah, I'm doing it.
Like, I also just hate, like, for myself, like, I don't care. Like, I could have hairy legs and be like, Carly, look how hairy my legs are right now.
Yeah.
But like, me looking at my legs and if I see hair, I'm like grossed out. I don't
Same. I'm like, don't look at my legs.
Yeah. I'm like, body hair is not for me.
Yeah. And like, this is probably going to get taken the wrong way, but like girls or guys with long armpit hair, like I don't like to look at it. It doesn't matter the gender at all. It's
like
not something
hair.
for me. And that's fine. We can have our preferences.
We're not body hair girlies.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm never going to shame somebody for having armpit hair at all. It's just, it's not my
I maybe
forte.
grossed out a little.
Yeah. Like I don't like it on
because,
me.
Like I'm not like a body hair person.
Yeah. And I don't think, but I think
think it's like hot. Some people are like, oh, you have like a hairy ass chest. Like, let me get my nails.
Yeah, which is great. Like, with a nails
There's someone for everyone.
Yeah, and like you should grow it out
like,
if you like it. Like I think that's amazing, and we're free to do that, so that's great.
Yeah,
just
gotta cover all the bases there.
Yeah, like so canceled right now. Because I feel like it's a big feminist thing, which like
totally
I support, and I like that.
If you want to have body hair, have body hair.
Yeah.
But that's not to
for me.
say, it's not like we're like, you're a girl, you shouldn't have body hair.
No.
It's like, if you're a girl or a guy and you have like a lot of body hair,
like,
we're kind of grossed out.
Yeah, like I just don't want to see your armpit hair. I don't know why. I've always been that way. Like as a kid, even saying like my dad's, I was like, armpit hair.
Especially on men, because like you only really see it when they swim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, obviously like your partner is different, but
when they swim.
Yeah. Because you're like, oh, you have, what's that?
I know. It's like bizarre.
And even like their chest hair. It's like it's like finding out they're a whole new person.
Yeah, it's like parts of their body just look weird when it's like your dad or like a relative or something when you're a kid.
So funny.
Okay, speaking of odd, am I the asshole for refusing to pay my sister back for her EpiPen? I feel like this is relevant to you as well because TJ.
Oh, yeah, I'd be interested to see.
Okay. Recently, my family had a potluck, and if you wanted to go, you had to sign up and say what you were going to bring, who's coming with you, and any allergies you have. I had signed up and was going to bring homestyle red potatoes, basically French fries, and I checked the allergy list because I was planning on using peanut oil instead of veggie or olive oil because it tastes better. When I checked the list, there wasn't any peanut allergies, so I made the fries the way I would have anyway. Come the day of the potluck, I bring my fries and sat them down on the table and started greeting people. A few minutes later, my sister unexpectedly walks up to me. I didn't see her on the sign-up sheet and starts complimenting me on my fries and how good they are. I immediately remembered she was allergic to peanuts and told her they had peanut oil. She starts panicking and pulls out her EpiPen and uses it. She then starts going off on me how nobody using peanut oil in fries, and I should have considered her.
Literally everyone uses peanut oil.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because like TJ can eat Chick-fil-A and it's made in peanut oil.
Because like a lot of the times it burns the allergen out, but there are still people who are allergic to peanut oil.
Right.
But he can eat it. I still get like freaked out if they're like, we use peanut oil.
Yeah, because you just never know.
Yeah, but he's always fine.
Yeah, that's good. So interesting. I then said I would have used olive oil or something else, but she wasn't on the sign-up sheet, so I assumed she wasn't coming. She yells at me more and demands I pay her back for the EpiPen. Most of my family is divided on if I should pay her back. I don't think I should have to pay her back for it, and I am standing my ground. Am I the asshole?
I don't think so. I think she followed the directions.
She did her due diligence.
Yeah. And it's honestly, I think it's on her sister because she didn't make it known that she was coming.
Agreed.
Especially if you have an allergy. Like that's your responsibility.
Yeah.
Because obviously she's your sister. So you would, I hope, would know your siblings' allergies.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was just she didn't think she was coming because she didn't say she was coming or sign up or let anyone know that she had an allergy. So I think it's on the sister, and I think that the peanut oil isn't her responsibility.
No, and I wonder if she had a reaction to it or not. It didn't really say. I wonder if she's like fine with peanut oil, but she just said she started panicking, which is fair. Like, I mean, I would too if I had a peanut allergy, but it's weird that she's asking for money for the EpiPen. Because, I mean, I know they are expensive, right? How much are they normally?
It depends on where you get it, but anywhere... well, I would say the most we pay for it is between like $100 and $300, but I feel like it could be more expensive because they're not covered by insurance. But you can get it on like GoodRx for good amounts. Cheaper. But we have to buy 2, and they expire every year.
See, I mean... I understand being like disappointed that you had to use it because it's expensive, but like that's on you. That's not on somebody else.
No.
Yeah.
That's like if TJ didn't tell, if we were at a restaurant and he didn't tell someone that he was allergic to peanuts and then tried to sue them.
Yeah.
Because they gave him something with peanuts. Like that wouldn't happen. They'd be like, well, you didn't fucking tell us.
Yeah. Or like, you have to pay for my EpiPen then. It's like, well, I did not. No, I don't. Actually, I don't have to pay for that. Yeah. Stupid.
That is not my responsibility. I don't think she's the asshole.
No, I don't think so either. I think that the sister is a little bit in the wrong for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But
could not agree more.
Yeah. But I think
so. No assholes here today.
No assholes.
No
in
assholes
the building
were found.
No assholes in the zeitgeist.
But if you do want to see assholes, catch me on OnlyFans.
That's a great plug. Speaking of plug, my asshole.
Oh, my ears. Hurting my ears so bad. I don't know why I put them back on. Okay. Well, that is it for today's episode. She's a long one.
She is a long one.
And I just want to take a second to thank our Whitey tier patrons. If you don't know, we have a Patreon that has 3 tiers, and this is our highest ranked. We give them a little shout out on the pod. So thank you very much to Jackie Ruiz, Jake Lawrence, Jamie Brockman, Jared Calabrese, and Jess Taylorn. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our Patreon community. Thank you to all the people in our Patreon community. We love you so much. And it's just a fun little space over there. We post bonus episodes every month, which we will be posting one this week.
Oh, you guys need to email us.
Yeah.
I'll post it on Patreon today too.
And then we'll do another one next week. And we have a Discord community, which is really fun. Everyone chats in. There's a bunch of categories. So, there's just a little something for everyone.
Yeah, it's fun. And we try to post our podcast on Mondays. The last couple of weeks it's been on Tuesday because something with the video files has been insane. But I think TJ fixed it. Is this his camera that we're using?
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be up Monday. I apologize in advance if it's not, even though it's still
I think it'll
early.
be okay.
Yeah.
It's still early. It's only 2.
Okay.
We've got like 6 hours.
Well, the problem is it like for some reason it would take like 4 to 6 hours to upload. So like I would start it here, but then by the time I get hungry and want dinner, I go home and then it takes all night. Yeah, just like TJ has been. Also, speaking of email, so email us onlyfriends696969@gmail.com for the Frank or not Frank. Is it Frank? Paris. Sorry, I got confused. The Paris tier, we do an episode where we try to solve your problem. So email us any type of problem you have with anybody or an Am I the Asshole or really anything. And we give our solicited advice.
Expertise advice.
Yeah, we are therapists.
We're basically therapists. Yeah. BetterHelp hire us.
Yeah, well, they better hire us.
We are part of BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network.
We're over 2 million people. It goes into an ad.
And then for the podcast, we post the audio on Wednesdays everywhere that is available to stream. And then Thursdays, we post the video version over on YouTube. So make sure you are following us there and subscribed everywhere.
Thanks for listening /watching / whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.